Hello, everyone. Welcome to Puzzle Wednesday. We're playing a little bit of Landmaker. I'm your host, Ratttz. Joining me on the microphone tonight, I have Rodrick Knee.
Yo.
And I have Deka Fumo Death Cult.
Hello, everybody.
We're going to be walking you through this Landmaker bracket tonight. I think this game is incredibly sick. It's a bit like Puzzle Bobble, except if you replaced the aiming aspect with a new piece merging mechanic, you're going to be shooting blocks down the field, trying to merge them into larger and larger shapes, and then clearing them by hitting their corner with a matching colored piece. It's very cool. Highly unique. One of Taito's last F3 games, as I recall. And just a sleeper hit, honestly. Maybe not commercially, but certainly critically. We all love it here. We're going to be getting underway tonight pretty soon. Your TOs tonight are looks at document. This is not something I prepared. Just Alex and MasaQueen. Probably. Yes. I can read the thing. But make sure you say thank you. They do an excellent job every single time. Some of the most reliable people that I work with. And I really appreciate their help. We're going to be hopping on into our very first stream match between me and Afro Lord.
One of our new generation of regulars,
Yeah.
Afro Lord.
Uh-huh.
But it's a name that has been popping up a lot, and that is something we love to see.
Definitely.
But yeah, along the lines of maybe not a financial success, but definitely critically acclaimed. I have never met someone who has known about Landmaker and not thought it was gas. It's so good.
It's just peak. You got the portraits. They zoom across the screen. The announcer is sick. The music is fire. It's perfect.
The sound is truly impeccable sound design in this game.
Yeah.
Ooh, a Renki. Don't see this character terribly often.
A Renki. They attack a lot with purples, I think.
Landmaker's version of Basara. I mean, I'm right.
You are right. You're right. Oh, okay.
Afro Lord popping early. Not going to get nearly as much value as Ratttz, though.
I do think they had to attack there, though, because Ratttz would have gotten close to getting the platinum and possibly gotten to it. Ooh, Ratttz gets the moon and it fires.
All right, Afro Lord definitely hanging on right now. Has a lot of damage to cut through here.
Very lucky the purple is at the top of the field and they can eliminate that one. Hopefully they can eliminate the other purple with
Oh, but they get a purple in their next queue before they can. Very unfortunate.
I am in color hell, which is not great for me.
Afro Lord is on the edge of the board, though. He is in a very rough spot. Oh, and he has now locked off his
Game sounds quiet.
Oh.
And I don't think they could have activated that pusher.
No, they had chances to activate it earlier, but they decided to take other routes. It's kind of hard to tell if it was the right call or not. Ooh, a little bit of a questionable play with those oranges there, losing two of the structures. You can functionally discard a piece by throwing the wrong color on a diagonal. It will preserve, in a sense, the rest of your stack instead of converting. Afro Lord has a very, very full board and really needs to work on downstacking this. Oh, just...
Oh,
Oh, that's death! Wow, the Taito RNG just absolutely not taking any mercy. This game is all about how cool the RNG is.
You have to make gambles on if the game is going to be kind to you or not. I think it elevates it because you can make interesting decisions or gamble on your opponent not getting the correct colors they need. It's fun. These purples and these greens. Oh, Taito.
It could happen to you.
It could happen to you.
Ratttz greeting a little bit too much and paying the price. Right, but red has been eliminated, so Ratttz has some potential to build some hardy structures here.
Well, the game's gonna be cool.
Lots of yellow or purples in a row. Okay, does get the silver structure though. That's the one that eliminates all of a color, right?
Yes, but I think it was a gold. They might have done it right after it. Yeah, because they have.
Oh no, it was a gold, yeah.
Did we just need?
Fortunately, the next queue not taking any prisoners.
Oh, Ratttz decided not to eliminate. Gets the other green yellow. This is just too much pressure, and there's no greens.
Yep. Yeah, Afro Lord unfortunately got pushed off the top. One thing to note, some of these opening boards do kind of have solves. So you can, if you're not quite as familiar, you can kind of start your game off at a bit of a disadvantage at a competitive level against some of these players who have almost certainly seen some of these boards before.
Yeah, exactly. It's kind of like a situation if you play like a guideline player and you don't like have your like opener.
Oh, you don't have your opener setups, yeah.
Ooh. Afro.
Ratttz gambling a little bit there, but managing to stay afloat.
Afro getting double yellow.
Double yellow in the next queue is a free avenue to greed.
Besides to create a spire, I think they're looking for a green.
Oh, but the big push is coming. And I don't think that's enough to stop it! Unfortunate.
Thanks for playing. GG's. Game is so sick. It's just so good. It has no business being so good. I do love how, like,
being so good.
As you get more comfortable making more complicated shapes, like more complicated structures, the risk to your person is like almost worse in some ways, because like the ability to make golds is like a constant temptation, right?
Oh yeah, the I only need one more piece to make the next size up. Yeah, but then what if you never see that color ever again?
Oh yes, yeah, that happened to me.
The RNG takes no prisoners.
Man, RNGesus giveth, RNGesus taketh away. You can't draw. From my understanding, is that you can't draw a piece that's not on your board.
That's correct. You can't.
So,
there is color elimination.
Yeah.
So if you have all greens, you're free to greed as much as you want. But the second that first orange plinks into the back of your board, watch out.
Righty, we're going to be heading into Note v Uncle Moton very shortly. Match has been called. I'm hopping in.
Bring the looking zone. Uncle Moton Picking Coco? Evil Eye?
Oh yeah. Coco is such a funny character. Like, he's so unassuming, and then you assume. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
oh, brother. Note's pondering. Note's deep in the tank. Probably wanted to figure out a way to get the, like, small shape in the middle to get pushed forward. That way they could build a particular structure. Uncle Moton looks like their buttons are mapped.
It's like he is.
Yeah, we got bees. They're remaking, I'm sure. Game like crashed or something. You hate to see it. You just hate to see it. Fightgate's pretty reliable, but it sure does do some weird stuff. You know?
They'll do the random update at random time and I'll cry.
Ulhar asking the best question, who will make the best land? This is the land maker game. I don't actually, you're not really making land, you're making structures, you know? They just decided that housemaker was not a good homemaker was not the killer name that they were looking for. Also doesn't really match the feng shui theme.
The remake that's just like people like not even making houses, they're just making they're like fixing up houses.
Okay, Note finding the early silver, but Moton's also got it, so pretty even here. Note swinging first. Moton not able to make a gold. There's no possible way to make that shape, so we're gonna consider eliminating red. We'll use the star to eliminate yellow instead, but unfortunately there's yellow in the next queue, so that color still remains on his board.
It just keeps coming on the next queue.
Yeah, it's so brutal. And there's pressure from Note. Yo, fast gold?
This level is a gold loot level, so once you get the golds, you can kind of just like keep doing it forever.
Uncle Moton doing a little bit of slow playing. Would love to draw two of the same color, so that way when you greed right here, so like Uncle Moton's actually dead here, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Needed
I
to
feel
do
like
this.
if they would have done that earlier, they would have gotten a confirmed red because red was only on the board.
Yeah. It's really rough, like trying to do the maximal greed off of the moon if you don't have two of the same color. If you do, then it's like really straightforward. You just like pop the moon, explode the structure, live your best life. This level, very funny. Note giving up. I can't believe it. So that structure, that this level allows people to get like a very early plat, and it's very common for players to both make a plat and then start a stare down. That is one of the funniest things in puzzle games. It's so good. It never gets old to me. Alrighty, Note sending over the pressure. Uncle Moton not able to find the green clear. Unfortunately, now the board's a bit of a mess. We can build a bronze here, but what's next for us? Oh, but Note doesn't have a green! Alright.
Oh.
Note,
End up using similar openers.
Note abandoning the green, probably to set up for a plat here. I mean, a plat here would be devastating. Uncle Moton's swinging. It is actually lethal if Note doesn't do anything. Gonna have to cash out this big structure, but they actually drew 3 reds back to back, meaning they could have reformed that structure and sent it on back if they were willing to gamble a little bit more. That's the tragedy of this game, right? You can find out later that it would have been correct to gamble.
Yeah, it's even scary because like sometimes because this game only damages you when you put a piece down. So sometimes it's better, even if you feel like you're dying, you're gonna lose, to stop and think about your next.
Absolutely. Uncle Moton in color hell and then immediately dying for it, which is typically how color hell goes.
Yeah.
Don't go there. It's not good for you.
It's not fun. You'll be very sad and feel how cruel Taito can be.
Note with a big greed. Unfortunately, was not able to find a gold. Damage rolling in. But a great riposte. We have 2 stars, so that way we can manage some of these colors that Coco is throwing. Meanwhile, Moton drawing the wrong colors to stay alive. Oh, yeah. Congratulations, Note. I know Note was doing a little bit of practice earlier on, grinding this game, learning it. It looks like that's paid off. So congratulations, Note. Moving on to winners round 2, which looks like we're almost ready to go do. Some of our commentators... Oh, we're actually probably streaming 3 round 1 games, huh? Oh, we're actually going all the way to winners round 3. It's really like 2.5. I'm calling it 2. You can't stop me from
2 3/4.
We have an odd number of, we have 17 entrants, which means that winners round 1 is 1 round. It's only 1 game, and then round 2 is everybody else. I figure we'll just call all of it round 2. It's fine. It's not a big deal. Pay no attention to the people behind the curtain.
Yeah, it's one of those, there is only one round 1 match, so it's like round 0 more than a round 1.
Exactly. Gonna do the Rinrei mirror. Rinrei is kind of an interesting character, so her colors are pretty strong, right? Her pattern's also not bad. If you're not attacking fiercely enough, like, you can feed your opponent like a bunch of bronzes, but that's pretty typical of a lot of characters. It's just like the way that her damage tends to land, like, really disrupts a lot of people. It's difficult for a lot of people to handle. Masa's in great shape. About to send over 1 million damages. We're trying to figure out how to greed even further, which is typical Simply Masa things, right?
And she gets it.
Oh, yes. But now we need to find a follow-up here. We're gonna build a bottom board bronze. That way we can start getting our way through this stuff. Masa unfortunately draws... Oh no! Oh, the yellows weren't connected. There was no way to survive off of that clear. Oh, I'm so fascinated by the way Masa took that. I see. I feel like I'm learning things with my mind, which is the place where you learn things.
Curious what the goal with that maneuver was.
Masa living at bottom board, simply doing Masa things. Meanwhile, 12. Looking for a green. That way we can start building some stuff. This incoming garbage from Masa disrupting the rows of green from connecting. This Super annoying. And 12 is now in color hell. Welcome.
Oh, yeah. What a wonderful mosaic.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, and there's no even way to, like, work on those yellows. We need to draw 2 yellows here. Okay.
Gets the second yellow.
Okay, we still need to... If 12 can find a way to this yellow group and, like, build a silver, send it back, like, Masa loses, right? But kind of a tall ask because color hell.
Yeah, RNG being quite cruel at the moment.
Okay.
Oh, nope. Needed one more piece. Did not have enough time. Right, how do we take this one? Okay.
Ooh. A misdrop
for the
from 12.
reds. Misdrops though.
Okay. Masa's got a silver.
I'm gonna sack the bronze structure on blue for the silver there. Quite a ferocious push here. 12 board looking rather unwieldy at the moment.
Masa does have another push.
That's F.
Yeah. F indeed.
That's not green hair. Or glasses.
That's
Masa, what
true.
are you doing? Oh, the mirror.
The Roshinshi I definitely associate as, like, Rodrick's main. It's hard to say that Roshinshi is, like, incredibly good, but the character meta in this game is also kind of fake, so hard to say. Masa cashing in.
Silver.
Yes. A great way to open a game. The pressure is pretty real, but Masa really struggled to remove blue from her board. And now doesn't have, like, a whole lot of normal, sensible greeds. We're going to try removing red instead. And hope that we don't draw more from a natural push. Great clear from Masa. Surviving at bottom board. But unfortunately...
but just doesn't find the purple in time.
Yeah. Masa building the V for reds, but unfortunately a blue arrives and makes greeding. If you're gonna greed on a big shape, you really only want to have like 2 colors. Yeah, max. Exactly. Like, the risk to your person is so huge. And Masa, unfortunately, both sides of her board. Brutal.
It's hard to really say what happened. Masa's board just kind of, like, filled up, and then she never had a chance to empty it back out.
The checkerboard's kind of rude. If you are unwilling to build, like, fast bronzes, boards like that can be really difficult to manage. Because, like, you have to basically fire off, like, a sequence of really fast pokes to steal momentum back from your opponent. And if you don't find them, then you just die. All right, 12 firing off a lot of offense, but Masa's got a bit more greed queued up.
These arrows, I get 12 out of here, but they're in very, very strange places. Now that arrow is not accessible.
All right, it's greed time. I got a plat on this start.
Oh, did you? Oh,
yeah.
Oh my God, Masa. Okay. Wait. Oh, whatever. We'll take the gold.
Yeah. Gold.
I got all excited.
Still nothing to wag a finger at. It's a lot of damage.
Okay, we have the double purple, so
Unfortunately, the shape of that meant that she couldn't convert those 2 blues into purples for a big structure.
I don't think it matters. Like 12 is in like
12's
color
in low peril
hell.
at the moment.
Like
Yeah. Has a big purple structure obstructing the entire top board and no purple insight. It's a bad place to be when you're only getting colors that are buried.
well, congratulations, Masa. Moving on up to round 3.5, 4. Next up is going to be me versus cybrained. Here in this winners round 2.5, 2.25. Typical funny bracket things. We should get through. Maybe we will get through this bracket in a timely manner. You know, who knows?
I feel like the jinx is gonna happen now. The monkey's paw is curled.
No, don't do that.
You did it. I didn't do anything.
I didn't do anything. I've been having a lovely time.
Ooh, this is a high. Okay, nobody's gonna agree. I was gonna say this is a high damage potential starter with all orange, but everybody cashing in.
I have noticed a lot of players recently have started to like do early pokes on some openers because
they don't want to play the big early game. They just want to jump into the mid game.
Yeah. Plus, if your opponent really goes big and you poke them, you can kind of just kill them.
Yeah, that's true. Firing first and catching someone off guard can be a. You can do the classic. All of your pieces are. You get all the colors that aren't your entire top board.
And then just like do something on Oki, and then like they got it. They send the frowny face in text chat. Oh, so unfortunate. These yellows.
No greed allowed.
The pressure is just on. Oh, but we get the green? Oh, but the rainbow. The rainbow.
Oh.
Ratttz. That stage.
Yeah, that stage is rough. Ratttz did have one opportunity to greed, but I'm curious if it would have paid off or not. Being in such a tough spot at top board.
cybrained getting a lot of bronzes. Well, it doesn't do as much damage as a bunch of silvers. Leaves you a lot of defensive options with the pushers. And this yellow structure looks very scary. cybrained's kind of feel like playing a slower game, trying to see if they're pressured, because they have all the items. They're gonna. Oh no! But the moon doesn't stop it.
Oof. Kind of caught looking, really. Just had everything on hand and didn't have a way to cash it in.
Very unfortunate. For both players. Ooh, I'm liking that. I like that green start. I've never thought about doing that green start. That's very clean.
Danger, danger.
Ratttz has had a lot of yellow. Keeping, especially in the matchup against Rodrick, just having a bunch of yellow on your board can become easy damage. So keeping it alive and eradicating all the other colors is pretty strong.
Ratttz doing a good job of activating the colors, transforming them from garbage into small structures. Just because you see a 3x3 block of purple doesn't mean it's going to do anything. You have to make sure it's actually transformed into a structure first.
Hey, welcome, Dr. Butler. Thank you for the raid.
Oh, yo, Dr. Butler. Shout outs to the fraud crew.
Cybrained early poke did put Ratttz at a bit of color hell, but Taito seems to be nice for now.
But for how long? I don't
How
see
long?
it.
Oh, there's the yellow. Okay, it was getting scary.
That's a gold, so that's going to be big. If Ratttz can get this damage in the backboard to link up a little bit better, we could get some crazy conversion potential here.
I greeted. I'm so sorry.
The green! No, the green! I have greeted you. I'm gonna be 100% with you.
Oh, the damage rolling in sniped Rattz's piece. Great discard from Ratttz there.
Cybrained in a position where they have to eliminate the yellows to live, but now they're gonna have to cut off that blue structure. That was rough.
The push is just too much. Played a little bit too high on board.
All right, GG's. Playing. Well, I guess early Rattsy losers does would make this bracket long, so at least I've made it to round 4.
Right, time for me to blame the misfortune of my birth as I run up against Rodrick in round 2.
Oh man. This is a pretty rough draw, but the commentary team kill. So for those of you at home,
my elo.
Yeah, your elo it's gone.
My elo is not worth anything.
I need all elo.
Oh, should I put on the elo? I got the elo. Here we go.
Oh,
got the expected win rate. I got all the numbers, the Xerxian numbers. So for those of you at home, Harrod is actually the top of the leaderboard, the only B rank in Landmaker, which doesn't make him invincible, but it does make him a very terrifying opponent. He can also he can just invent greeds out of thin air. Like, he can do all sorts of things that just make you want to pull your hair out. But Deka's actually doing pretty great here. We just need to decide how we're going to take this star. Yeah, I like what Deka chose to do. Rodrick's got a little bit of follow-up pressure rolling in. Now Deka playing against Rodrick's garbage a little bit here. Roshinshi and Rinrei are both characters that you may have to spend some time learning how to make their garbage work for you. I've played against Rinrei about 1 million times. Xerxian plays her a lot, so you just sort of get used to it. Rodrick taking the first point, but don't count Deka out. He may not play this game super regularly, but I've been kind of impressed with how he's putting the blocks down for sure. Are about to get a silver off of this garbage. And if it wasn't for this blue sticking in the middle of the pattern, it would have been huge for Deka. We're using the push block in order to get access to more of this shape. We would love to make a silver here, but Taito RNG is not going to be our friend.
Oh no, it's not.
This damage rolling in, instantly putting Deka in color hell. It's not like the worst color hell you've ever seen, but he does need to play very carefully here. He has to find a discard. Ooh, cuts the reds apart, which is going to prolong his stay in color hell.
That's what, please. Thank you.
Rodrick is staring at this yellow shape. He had to discard 4 different pieces.
I was
Sorry.
I was playing.
I didn't quite notice until you said something, and I'm like, oh, there he is, fighting for his life. Meanwhile, Deka's also in hell. All right, this level has a certain die last energy to it. Okay. Oh, Deka's about to eliminate green. Oh, he eliminates another color. And when you clear a group that's very large like that, sometimes you get a free pushback as though you had cleared a bronze power-up, rather. So Deka is really, really hanging on for dear life here. If you could find a bronze here, it'd be huge. We're actually destroying the shape instead, which is probably fine. We're treading water a little bit. Oh, we don't have another clear. What a valiant fight Deka put up. Yeah, it can be pretty challenging. It can be pretty challenging for some aggressors to actually like finish their food in this game. Partly because the game's pretty generous about letting you recover. Oh, this damage rolling in from Deka being super annoying for Rodrick. He needs to find a way to fling a yellow back in there, but more damage rolling in from Deka, spoiling the shape, and also filling Rodrick's entire board with garbage. We're going to have to do a few awkward discards. Need to find a yellow. If Deka fires off a bronze right now, he might actually kill Rodrick. Too late. Unfortunately, Deka does have a silver. Okay. Oh, we're scheming. Oh, yeah. Oh, get the gold. Swinging. Okay, Rodrick. Popping the double bronze. We have 3 pushback power-ups, so that way we can survive a little bit. We're actually not able to clear the big shape with the purples just yet. There we go. Purple's eliminated from Rodrick's board. Deka sending over the big green attack. Rodrick waiting on the pusher power-up to live a little bit longer, but there's 4 more pushes waiting. Deka getting a point. All right, Deka in great shape to absorb this push and work on building a silver. We actually do have a potential gold in the wings. Unfortunately, yeah, we're going to have to abort early. Now Deka eliminating blue from the board, looking to build silvers in this big fork of orange. Rodrick, kind of lost in the sauce. We have a lot of stuff going on and a lot of colors to manage. Unfortunately, throwing this orange down into the center board is going to prevent a bronze, and Deka taking a game. Wow. Congratulations.
Puzzle Bobble, similar, but not quite exactly the same.
Yeah. Actually, sometimes find it a little more relaxed.
It's all about treading water either way.
Uh-huh. I feel like the lack of an aiming element and the fact that you can sort of take your time gives this game kind of a chill sort of vibe. It's a little bit easier to get into than Puzzle Bobble sometimes. All right, Deka. Oh, we are being punished. Deka has to find a place to discard. Yeah, on the side. We're losing a bronze, but being alive is the most important thing. Ooh, okay.
Oh, I thought I had one more.
Oh my god, he lives, but not for long. But not for long.
I forget how the weird funny corner cases work all the time.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you gotta pay attention to that pointer. Because, like, it's got weird... It can, like, kick off the walls and stuff. You can do all sorts of funny things. Alright, Rodrick got this moon. Would really prefer it if Deka sent a push. Oh, are you sending messages from the future, Deka?
I am sending messages from the future. I miscalculated on how many rows I had left on that left side.
What a shame. But a game...
But I got one. That's what matters.
That was a match hard fought. Congratulations. Alrighty. Like our hardworking TO is now calling our next game. This is winners semi.
Don't be like me and remember to update the round.
Yeah, I got the notepad file open specifically so I could. Where is Y? There's a Y. That's incredible.
I'll hop off and play my losers match. I will be back.
Of course.
I will get away. Both players are very. I think Ratttz are very powerful gamers in this game.
I've played the game before.
I haven't seen too many people play it. I do forget. I think they send blues and yellows, if I'm not mistaken.
They send all three.
They send all three.
Yeah, like Some. I used to play IFA because I thought that the 3 primary color attack was pretty good. I have since changed my tune, but only because Xerxian kept on like reflecting my... He would keep on making bronzes off of like IFA's top board yellow stuff, and I was just like tired of it.
I can feel it. That's actually... It's a similar situation happened to me because I used to be a Some main, but it's just too much. With the 3 color characters, they just send you the generic colors of the game, so your opponent will always be able to rubber band the damage. Ratttz getting this bronze, and it helps them live. Very, a lot of pressure from Y, but Y has about 4 colors, so it starts to get scary when you get 4 colors, and this yellow stack from Ratttz is kind of spooky. It's going to send a lot of lines. It's kind of a die-last situation, I feel, right now. Oh, but that Spire is very scary on Ys, and this bronze is coming in on Oki. Y downstacks enough not to immediately die, but can't make the clear.
Oh, whoops.
Also, Ratttz does have a bit of an advantage when it comes to colors at this point. Ratttz, Y has a lot of colors on deck, and it's going to start getting scary because they're getting closer and closer to the top board with every pressure. Will they greed on the yellows? Will yellow come in the next queue? It does, but they'll have to convert away one of the bronzes, so they're going to have less defensive options as the round continues. Oh, and this cross shape is very unfortunate, and the breads never show up. Ratttz takes the first game. Why sticking with I? Oh, let's see. So this opener, some people do an early game poke, some people do not. Y ends up going for a technique I've not seen yet, where you build the gold, but when your opponent pokes, you build a small bronze. So they might get a head on damage, but Ratttz has the gold. Can't really gold loot, but now they're at a stall gaming. Now we're at stall 1. Oh, but Y ends up getting out of the stall with enough room to start playing the game again. The start is a lot less brutal, a lot less punchy than the green start. All 3 colors are in play. could turn out to be a disadvantage with Typho, but we'll see. Y ends up eradicating the purple in a very, very clean way by turning it into a bronze. But more purple starts showing up on the background, and they never got the yellow to make that clear. And another green start. Y ends up sending a little bit of a poke to try to stop Ratttz from being able to do their opener. Okay. Ratttz still is able to get a sizable opener even with the poke, but Y's cooking with these greens and is going to snap back with them. This yellow formation. Y is at 4 colors. They have to make a bronze because they're too far behind to just clear it without being out. They end up starting to downstep. They at least have a silver. They're gonna have to pop the silver now though. They choose to eradicate purples, but unfortunately purples show up in the next view again. Ratttz is just applying the pressure. Y is trying to find a way to downstep, but these reds, these checkerboard reds, and the 7-10 split. I guess it'd be a 2-5 split.
Yeah. Oh my god. GG's. You got your own winners semis match, my friend. You have a pretty intense one lined up for you. You and Masa.
Masa always looks at the replays and it's cheating. It's cheating.
Masa does her homework. If there was any... I think it comes with being a TO. Like, if you're a forever TO, chances are you do your homework, you know what I mean? Masa says she's free 99 in this game, free.99 in this game, and is sitting in winners semis right now. Shut up. Actually, shut up. Oh my god.
You should see the match popping up in a few months.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I see.
Oh, yes.
It was like, I will give you the evil eye if you give me it.
Oh my god. Very funny. Alright, chat. So, Coco. A lot of people do not know how to play against this character, and he's super annoying to play against in general. So he's become kind of like a strong player counter pick right now. So we had a little like player stare down on the character select screen about it, which is so typical. So Landmaker players, why are you like this? Hey, Rodrick would like to preserve some of these blue shapes. Would love to find a great silver here. Certainly with Roshinshi's damage, it should be possible, right? We're cashing in early, so that way we can live. Okay. Rodrick. Popping the bronze to live. Masa. Doing the same. Needs to find an orange here. Converts it into a bronze structure. Can send over repeated bronzes, but opts not to. Instead, gonna agree on another red bronze at bottom board. Ooh. Masa's in a little bit of peril. So's Rodrick, but Rodrick has better outs, I feel like. Okay, never mind. Pressure rolling in from both players. We're die-lasting. We are die-lasting with the best of them. Oh, the single push! Rodrick. So sorry, buddy. Oh, the easiest silver that has ever happened. Rodrick not getting rid of the star just yet. I guess he's waiting on the green part of the pattern to appear. So that way he doesn't waste his star. All right. Sending over the double bronze as an attack. Not bad. So unfortunately, part of this green has been curled up on itself, so he's not getting a silver there. Masa not drawing the red in time. Reading at bottom board, I thought better. Ooh, okay, Masa doing the early game poke to spoil a potential plat shape, but unfortunately, Rodrick is just aware, you know? The damage was not enough. He was actually able to convert it off of the oranges. Masa swinging back. We got a silver and a couple bronzes instead. Now, Rodrick is going to be trying to throw as many pieces onto his board.
Oh, I'm discounted.
Oh, you are greeting, my friend. Okay. Oh, no! Yeah. Yep. Okay, so chat. When you get a moon off of a gold, it converts your whole board into that color. You're guaranteed to draw it on your next piece, meaning that you need to survive basically 2 pushes in order to guarantee that you're always going to fire off your gold snapback. Rodrick just barely miscounted. The single greed cost him everything. Just everything. I'm surprised Masa was not willing to commit to a greed, but she lived for it, and I would have died, so, you know, good for her. She knows what's important. Oh, brother, Rodrick's at bottom board, but it doesn't matter. Masa didn't have a shot lined up on the bronze power-up. All right, we have the single red. Unfortunately, both players drew reds, so a little awkward on the start. You would love to draw green there, convert to red at the back of the board. We have a no coming out from Rodrick. Doing a little bit of a poke here. Yeah, we're cashing in our silver. We are trying to find a way to build a bronze. And then maybe we'll pop this star soon. This pattern's actually all of Coco's colors, green and orange. It was kind of interesting. Oh, it's, not having a way to pop the bronze structure. We're 1-1 in the Coco mirror. I hope you like this guy, because you're going to see a lot more of him. Oh, let's go. Let's do it. Okay. Okay. Oh, no! Oh, Rodrick is in danger! Oh, no. Okay, you can win from this position. I've seen it before. Because I lost. That's how I know it's possible. But unfortunately... Okay. There's no way. I'm calling it. There's no way. I'm not a believer. Thank you. Rodrick, you wouldn't believe that Masa would go for the plat? You're a doubter?
I was a little late. I was gonna poke. I was gonna dastardly poke, and I was a little late on it.
Can't believe. Alrighty. Masa getting around off of the greed of all time. I love that opener, even though I almost never win it. It's by far one of my worst levels. Alright, Masa has much better outs here. Yeah, firing off the bronze. Rodrick's got a bunch of power-ups, which is not bad. Ooh, okay. We do find a great attack. A push from Masa here would probably... Oh, no, it won't cause any shapes to collide. Well, that's a shame. Rodrick needs to draw a green. Literally any green. There it is. Oh, he makes a silver instead. That's a great play. The difference in pressure from a silver to a bronze is very significant. It's like unreal how much stronger a silver is. Okay. The amount of pressure that Rodrick is applying is really preventing Masa from getting much value out of these shapes. A lot of them are would be quite valuable, but she just has to discard them all in order to stay alive. But Rodrick is no longer sending over the big attacks. Okay, we have you. Oh, okay. Okay, he cashes in the bronze. Natural push rolling in. Masa's in color hell. Rodrick has been introduced to color hell and is savoring the flavor. Okay. Great bronze. Just barely squeaks it out. Some Die Last Gaming chat. Yeah, can I get a puzzle 40 exciting for Die Last Gaming? Thank you. All right. Masa doing okay, but doesn't have a way to clear the green eye of doom without clearing the orange shape, and she would love to make an actual structure here. But these pokes from Rodrick, super annoying. She's cashing out the oranges, and then they just immediately reappear. Coco's damage pattern is so annoying. You have no idea. It's just a wall of garbage all the time. Trying to live our best lives, and this man ruins everything.
Coco the villain, he's the heel?
The heel turn? Like, look at this guy. Okay. Masa in color hell. Rodrick with the double bronze. Looking for an orange here to start setting up, but unfortunately damage from Coco. He clears it. It spawns again. Get me out of this nightmare. We'll win 2-1, so that way we're free, but like... Clear the orange appears. Clear the orange. Wax on, wax off. You know?
Wax on, wax off. GG's, that was stressful.
Oh my god, very funny. Alright. Before we get into any more games, I do want to tell all of you at home all about our upcoming events here at Puzzle Wednesday, this coming October 2nd. Next week, we got Mixed Match. This SNES puzzle game is playing Tetris into Dr. Mario, back into Tetris. You're going to play a little B-type, a little bit of score attack, Dr. Mario, and then Tetris A-type. As many points as you can get across 5 minutes. So we're going to be playing first to one in this very cool SNES puzzle game. You can look over at your opponent's pieces to determine what's in the piece queue. That way you can make big reads at top board in B-type. It's a very cool game, really unusual, and one of the few score attack offerings that we have here at Puzzle Wednesday. So go ahead and check that out. The following week, October 9th, we have Money Puzzle Exchanger. This is an uppy downy all about making change. You're going to be picking up coins and trying to match them to make greater and greater denominations, and as you chain through your pieces, you're going to be pummeling your opponent with pressure. We're using mirror rules just like Magical Drop, so no matter what your fave is, you can see them in this bracket, and you can play them as well. So this is one of our more competitive brackets. If you'd like to see some truly excellent gaming, then I encourage you to tune in or show up to play. The following Friday, October 11th, we have Columns 2. This is the funny columns. If you thought Columns 3 was funny, you have not seen how funny columns can get. This is the game where combos are more valuable than chains. You're going to see players try to greed their whole bottom board all at once. And then you can have like the funny glitch that deals your entire board all at once and then soft locks you. This game rules. It's so good. It's so good. So if you are a little intimidated by learning columns chaining, I actually feel like this game is really easy to get into and a lot of fun. Dr. Butler asking when Sakura Wars Columns 2 is. Probably in the spring. We do run Sakura Wars at least once a year. So I encourage you to show up later next year for Sakura Wars. But October 11th, that Friday, Columns 2. October 16th, the following Wednesday, we have Puzzle Star Sweep. What an odd duck of a video game this one is. It's got like you're shooting pieces into the board. It feels sort of like a panel game, but it's got active chaining like a panel game. But once a piece is on your board, like it lives there. it's not quite a panel game. It's its own thing, and it moves lightning fast. The action is intense and interesting. The garbage is terrifying. It's got like the wrestling ring out counter, you know, like the ref is calling how long you can top out for. It's super sick. And I think you'll really enjoy that. We're going to be playing that on Duck Station, so make sure you get your BIOS in order. And you can enjoy that beautiful, beautiful rollback netcode on Duck Station. That's all, folks. We have many more brackets available for you in our Discord. So make sure you stop on by or check our challenge.com communities page, Puzzle Wednesday, as we try to keep about 8 weeks of bracket available for you. So next week we'll have November available for you, and that is a lot of puzzle game, let me tell you. We're going to be getting back into some matches in just a bit. I hope you're excited. Rodrick, you ready for Puzzle Star Sweep?
I'm ready for Puzzle Star Sweep. I love that game. I love that. And I'm excited because I'll get to play a whole ton of matches.
That's true. I've definitely... Puzzle Star Sweep, I've actually, like, as... Thursian has definitely, like, been like, yo, could you run this game already? Like, dude. And I'm like, yeah, I don't know, man. Like, I'm tired. My feet hurt. My mom's calling me. You know, like, I don't know if I want to do that right now. But I didn't have a good suggestion in the suggestions box this past month. When we were writing the schedule, so I was like, fine, we'll do it. Hell yeah.
That's awesome. I think it's fun. It's like Puyo and panel did fusion.
Absolutely. All right, looks like we're heading on over to gonna watch some losers round 5. Which, I mean, like, it's, you know, it's epic when there's a round 5. You know, like, good grief.
That's a lot of rounds for a Puzzle Wednesday event.
I'm also poking my head into the losers bracket. Some people have been making some pretty epic plays. Congratulations to Uncle Moton in cybrained for some truly heroic losers bracket gaming. Uncle Moton getting 2 games nice in a row as he moved up the losers bracket, and cybrained doing something similar, getting to losers round 5. I don't know 12 personally, or very well, but I know Y. Y is a very intense landmaker player. Y knows basically everything about the game. I would be pretty hard pressed to find out that Y didn't know something about the game. Like, that would be shocking to me.
I had a big document about like everything in the game, all the patterns, how like the probabilities of the colors. Like, it was fantastic. They're the landmaker of all time.
Absolutely. But why looking to do a little bit of greeting on this yellow shape? And now has to find a way to get these blues together. Unfortunately, no way to kick the orange into there, but 12 building some pressure here. All right, Y found a way down to the blues, then immediately draws the blue needed to clear it. So looking pretty good. Both players, we're a little low on board, but it's not like there isn't gas on, gas waiting. Okay.
Ooh,
okay.
That's a good yellow to greet on.
Absolutely.
These oranges are not showing up. Oh, the oranges did show up, but the second one does not.
Ooh, this is an interesting start.
Yeah, I have no idea what I'm doing on this half the time. I'm just like, time to send over the bronzes, you know, like one of those.
Yeah.
But
So try not to get 0 value start.
well, finding a silver, which is definitely the way you want to start a level for sure. Why doing some greeding? But
Yeah,
no
not
silver.
finding anything substantial though.
No. I mean, you don't have to.
Wow, gets very lucky with like 4 reds in a row.
Then gets to eradicate the color. These yellows are
3 yellows in a row for a huge value clear. Oh, but it's coming right back.
Yeah, we have a little bit of awkwardness with all these power-ups floating around. Some of these disconnected colors. But Y is able to soak a lot of this damage. And look at all these yellows that have appeared.
Those
Like,
are a sizable amount of yellows.
Y didn't have to do any work to get them, right? They were just sort of like delivered.
Gifted.
Oh, gambles. Okay, why is he scary? I was worried. I was very worried.
Yeah, that was a little terrifying. All right, we're gonna have to do a little top board clearing of some garbage, but not a big deal.
12 just gets caught.
Yeah, Y playing very conservatively, just kind of letting 12 get into a dangerous position, then punishing with repeated bronzes. It's actually, if you're intimidated about like making big shapes in this game, you really don't have to sweat it. Like, being able to make a bronze in any situation is a way more valuable skill in my book.
Yeah, being able to properly gauge when you can go for a bronze when you're like taking damage at midboard. Like that's like the key to success.
Yeah, for sure.
Like in any given round, you only really get one opportunity to make a big structure.
Yeah.
And it's not necessarily going to win you the game. However, you get dozens and dozens and dozens of chances to make bronzes out of miscellaneous garbage. So that's really where you get your mileage.
Ooh, great silver for Y, but we do have to draw the purple. Oh my god. At the exact right time.
Oh, he gets a free silver on the greens as well.
That's death. There's no way. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
too much pressure.
That's some next level finesse right there. Knew exactly how to take that garbage to find something big.
Ooh, denied the gold.
Pulls in.
Y would have
Okay,
loved that gold, but 12 is just
unfortunately,
dead.
denying the gold cost 12 the round.
That's why poking is like strong.
Poking is great. Play neutral.
It's good.
It's good for you.
It's good, but it's sometimes scary because like if your poke doesn't work, they just like they walk over to you and punch you in the face, and then you just die.
Yo, how are we in loser semis?
We're cooking.
It's
Okay,
been like
We're
an
on
hour.
we've been on time.
Yeah,
Are we
I
like
mean-
efficient? Like, what's going on here?
We're very.
I'm just at a
we
loss.
shouldn't be complaining is all I'll say.
I'm allowed to complain as much as as much as I want.
I can complain
You know
if good
what?
things are happening. I can complain if bad things are happening.
You know what? Nobody can stop me. Ain't nobody. All right, we have the Rinray mirror. Gonna see plenty of that.
Plenty of ring, plenty of yellow. I actually feel like the purple is what makes Rinray so annoying.
Absolutely.
Because because the yellow is like whatever, but the purple, like you get the, it's like the mini Sauron.
As a my understanding of the color system of this game is that like the secondary colors are just a little bit rarer than the primary colors. So like having a character with a secondary color or like multiple of them is very good. Cybrained with the no, but it doesn't matter. It gives us a great push, and Masa's in color hell. Like, no bones about it. Okay, fast greed. We need to draw blue now. Now. It's too late.
Oh, doesn't get it. RNG says no win for you.
Yeah, no, that's why Coco is so annoying. Is because there are very few levels that have both green and orange at the same time. That's not just all of the colors all the time. The exact amounts you'll have to refer to Wise Notes for. Y has like an exact count of how much is in each level.
They did the monster math.
Okay. That red placement was actually, I think, pretty good because now they can try to get a little more damage instead of like just taking it as single clears.
Masa being a little too conservative here, actually getting like refused to greed and then drew the wrong colors because there wasn't a color erad available.
cybrained sees that and it starts to apply pressure, and the blue is not showing up again.
Oh, poor Masa. Just finally decided to go for a bronze structure, and the game said, haha, nope.
Typical. Just Taito things, you know?
I will say the game did also just say, like, here's the blue after you die.
Yeah.
Both times, which is, like, evil.
That, every time I play a Taito game, all I can think about is, I want that Puzzle Bobble 3 recarbonated hold down to swap piece.
Yeah.
Like, every single time I die, that next queue has the piece I want. It's like, oh, how could you do this to me?
Oh my god, I'm so sorry, Masa.
The rare yellow purple color blindness strikes.
Yeah. Was it the color blindness or was it the lines lying? Because sometimes the lines will not update properly and tell you a different color than the color you have.
It could have been either or. So for those of you at home, yeah, Masa is like gently colorblind, not incapable of distinguishing all colors, but certainly struggles with some of these, which probably explains why she might take a little bit longer to make certain plays, because she might be trying to deduce what color something is.
Do you think a few people did make colorblind mods for this game, though? So if you are colorblind and want to get into Landmaker, there are colorblind.
Yeah, I think Trashboat made one, right?
Yeah, Trashboat, Afro, I think YN made one. I think all three of them.
Nice.
All right, Masa. Speaking of colors, though, Masa in absolute color hell with this Christmas tree that has appeared on her board.
Ooh.
Right.
Decides not to take it.
Decides not to greed on those reds.
Well, you know what? I actually like it.
Gives her a lot of space to work with, though. So
look
maybe
at this,
these
like,
yellows or something.
Yeah, look at this
If she ever sees a yellow ever again.
That like situation afterwards seemed really good, but unfortunately unwilling to take any further risks. And if you don't take a risk somewhere, your opponent may simply continue their offense. You can't not greed.
Also, unfortunately, I think waiting a little bit too long to go for a greed again.
All right, GG's. Congratulations, cybrained. Moving on up. Masa getting revenge, calling winners finals. Typical. Wants to get the commentary team kill out of the way. Gonna be me versus Rodrick. Really? Is that you?
What's that look? That's me. That's me.
Oh, Rodrick has been demoted.
Don't say
You know more.
Oh man. What happened, buddy?
Yeah, we don't need to look away. Look away from the lie.
Oh, I guess between me and Masa taking games off of it, we lost too much elo.
Bye, Ela.
You don't need it. What are you using Elo for anyway?
It's cool.
I currently have like 150,000 elo stored illegally offshore in a hidden account.
Incredible. I got the green eye. Get me out of here. I hate this thing.
Let me help you. You have the green eye.
I do have a green eye.
We get some reds.
Oh. Random piece of garbage falling in the middle of the board. Connects the stack so Ratttz immediately dies.
It's so sad,
right.
isn't it?
I'm just going for a bigger grade here.
Ooh. That's so sad. That's so sad.
Oof. The gold structure, not enough to save. Ratttz
All
did
right.
not have the 2 required lines on board. Does activating the up arrow do anything offensively, or is it purely defensive?
It sends over exactly 1 unit of garbage.
Oh, okay.
Wait, really?
Yeah, if you don't get a uppy off of it, it'll send over the 1 unit. Which is funny, but not really super consequential or anything.
Ratttz thinking about the greed here. Gonna go for it. Gets the second blue. So it pays off. Oh no, Rodrick has to break the gold structure. Loses everything for it too.
I'm in trouble. Like, unironically. You would swing at me.
Ooh. Ratttz, unfortunately, getting buried under the Christmas tree once again. Right, the orange coming in on Rattz's side of the board. Oh, the way that corner case works, where you can't, like, if it's 2 of the color you have in hand, or 2 of a random color, and then the diagonal in the middle in the back is the color you have in hand, you can't throw one in the middle there and make a structure. Just matches because it counts as a diagonal. That one always hurts me when it works that way. Alright, some real greed potential on this start. Rat's getting 3 structures out of that. I think Rodney only got 1, so he's a little bit behind in pace for now. Rat's keeping up the tempo though. RNG working in their favor a little bit. Well, it was for a second there. And the greed. A lot of top board gameplay going on here. Ooh, great play from Ratttz. Linking up those greens to activate them. Alright, and the consistent pressure just gonna pay off.
I am a genius.
Uh-oh.
I am so smart.
Oh. The one misfire costing Ratttz the round basically immediately. You hate to see it. Alright, we've got a silver structure versus 2 bronzes. But Rattz's up arrow a little bit buried here. Oh,
GG's.
The Christmas tree coming down. Too many sparkly colors.
Ah, he got it back.
I got it back. Let's go.
Oh, the 3-0 is enough.
Oh, brother, how dare you? How dare you acquire letters again? All right, we're heading on over to loser semis. We got cybrained versus Y. Our seeding. This is the typical. These are pretty typical. Like the same 4 players every single time.
But yeah, top 6 is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So they're not in quite the right spot, but they're all in the right cluster.
Yeah, exactly. I'm sure Y is probably ready to like tear up loser's bracket and then crush me like a empty soda can.
In the run back?
Absolutely. Alright, both these players, they're going a little bit deeper on the grid than you might normally see on this level. A lot of people play this level pretty conservatively. But Y is able to build a silver here. Oh yeah. Oh, we're going deeper? Why are we going deeper? Oh!
Oh, blue?
No! Oh, brutal.
Both of them going for the poke.
The grade
That poke was scary.
Kind of diabolical, actually. But Y is able to find some action off of this garbage. Like, pretty cool. Incoming garbage. You know, it just rolls right back in.
Okay. Doing a great job of finding ways to slot extra pieces into that garbage for value.
Mm-hmm.
It's all of these arrows so they can use it as defense, or they can use it as just ways to get rid of bad colors that they don't want to deal with.
Already cybrained with the 2 bronzes. Y was not an easy answer.
I'm gonna go for the greed. It'll pay off.
Y does get the right colors to stay in the game and stay alive.
Yeah, Y's double greed. Oh, another greed.
Yeah, the double bronze I was not expecting.
Okay. You have the pusher arrow. Y's just in color hell and has like a 1-6 split.
Oh, just absolutely, completely, and totally buried.
Well, this opener is kind of hard. You start out with a courtyard in the back, and it's like, ugh.
If you get the exact right pieces, you can build very fast silvers, but the piece queue's always changing. The opportunities are, you know, kind of mixed.
Yeah.
Y making short work of Y's opponent. Mostly through, like, if you get 2 silvers in a game, like in short order, it's very difficult to come back. Like,
Yeah, and silvers are so strong defensively too. The ability to just remove a color that's way down board. Oh my god, just getting so much yellow all in a row. The value.
oh my god, this pressure. Oh, the flashing pusher. You hate to see it.
I started to use some rush down game. Y does get a purple in the back, so purple's going to start being the next queue now. But handles it very smartly by just converting it into a red and letting it be used as ammunition instead of pain. Okay.
And why just finding all the right spots to greed?
cybrained has
So
to
many
break
up,
this.
so many up arrows on this screen though.
No!
Oh,
Throwing
this could
double
be
green
good.
here feels so good. It's just so good.
Both players get a gold. I don't think a platinum is in the cards just because of where it's placed.
Yeah, and also too much garbage rolling in.
I'm gonna change it to red, get a confirmed red on the third piece. And Y also gets the confirms the purples, but still just has so much pressure on the board. We're alive! And some green action. Oh, the push! Cybrained just has a lot more space, but they need to finish before Y starts sending pressure back. They both kind of, I don't want to say this is exactly mid-game, but both of them coming back from the brink of death.
Yeah, we're definitely doing some die last gaming. If Y can find just a smidge more pressure here, like there's so much gas on the board.
And for the greens, the green F. Okay. The Spire on. Oh, okay, we get rid of the Spire. But Y just has so much cooking.
There's so much garbage on cybrained side of the board.
Ooh, a
Cybrained
silver.
Yeah, and Y is my last game.
As soon as Y got that silver, and certainly popped that silver, there's just no way to come back, because you would need like 2 or maybe even 3 push bronze power-ups in order to live. And that's just like treading water, right?
Yeah, UG and cybrained had like I think at least 5 colors, and they were fighting valiantly, but like with 5 colors and you're at top board, it's kind of rough when the silver hits you.
All right, we're heading on over to Losers Finals.
All right, good luck, Ratttz.
Thank you, I will need it.
Y on a warpath.
Yeah.
Okay. Why choosing to continue the greed and not go for the early poke? Ratttz has a big blue cooking, but Y does get a silver. It was getting a little scary, but they do get away with it. Oh, they're still getting the pusher though. Ratttz has a lot of defense, but it's kind of buried in these arrows. Getting rid of the purples. Got oranges in the back starting to cook a little bit. We're eradicating that red, but there's still one in the back. Y has down to the bottom board and is just getting to greed on this green stage. Ratttz opting to eradicate yellows, not only to survive, but to throw a bunch of damage as there's a couple of houses. Y does have this courtyard coming up, and they can't really make a house with that, so they decide to kind of throw the structure away.
Big yellow on Ratt's side. Opportunity for more greed, gonna take it.
Y gets the rainbow.
It's purple over spooky though. Yeah, Ratttz does not have much time to get rid of this garbage at top board. Oh, but Y just never finds a green. That huge wall just turning into their downfall. Alright, quick gold structure from Ratttz. And the board in a pretty good spot to make something else kind of spooky as well. Okay. These yellow orbs falling into place.
Y's forced to take the big yellow structure instead of using it as a rubber band. They have to clear it just to survive, but now they're basically getting Oki hell. And with 4 colors, it's getting
look at this. Look at this silver double bronze that Ratttz has just materialized out of thin air. Just going to lead to a quick round.
both players sticking with the same characters. I knows the silver structure, but ends up building it in a different way now. Ratttz sensed an attack coming and also clears their silver. Okay. Okay.
Agree.
Oh.
Okay. This one can sometimes be a plat. A lot of the plat starts are kind of like agreed upon handshake, not to poke.
Yeah, yeah. Every platinum start, you have the opportunity to prevent it from being a platinum start. It's like a queen trade in chess. Like, yeah, sure, you can do it, but or you cannot. But it's gonna hurt both of. It's gonna hit both of us either way.
Yeah.
Oh, that extra blue appearing right at the bottom of the board, right as Ratttz was. Ratttz looking to make this something bigger, but oh, is she gonna die for this? Yeah.
Oh yeah. You know it.
I respect the hustle, but unfortunately it did not pay off.
My opponent's doing
just
something. I don't know.
If they were wanting to take... I think they wanted to take the garbage, possibly?
Right, we've got platinum structure potential here.
It's over.
Ratttz just doesn't get the colors and decides
Yeah,
to jump out.
The RNG deciding now is not the time nor place. But it goes in her favor anyway. This is such an interesting start with a power-up right off the bat. And then you just get a big line of oranges and everything goes to hell. Oh wow. Why building up something truly horrifying at the moment? Fortunately, it doesn't quite materialize into too many actual structures. It's just a lot of connected pieces.
The way that the arrows are is they're kind of in this checkerboard state, so they're dug out now, but it took a lot of time and let Ratttz basically get down the bottom board because of how they're positioned on the board.
Yeah, now Ratttz has had some opportunity to build up a quite powerful yellow block here as soon as they can find a piece to cash it in with, but the RNG is just saying, haha, no. Taito doing its thing. Oh my god.
Yeah, the rainbow did show up, so this happens when the rainbow shows up. And Y is gonna have to take away these huge yellow just to try to live. But this yellow structure is blocking the arrow. Okay, you're able to downstack it. Okay. Ratttz deciding to discard, hoping for a green to show up, but it never does.
Yeah, unfortunately not going for the bronze on the green. Completely stranded her at top board. Wow, that's so much yellow falling in place.
That is a crazy. I think that's just the gold. Yeah, that's just the gold.
Literally a perfect gold.
And yellow does not show up for Y.
Right, we've got yellow and blue showing up.
Both players greeting up for these oranges.
Ratttz gonna cash in first. Both players get about the same amount of value. I think it was 2 bronzes and a silver.
The star is just not available, so Y cannot use it.
Yep, that one piece of garbage on the left of the star makes it very difficult to access. Both players locked in on their character choice. Gold structure.
Yeah.
That is big. That is a huge lead to take.
Fortunately, Y just had a purple and nowhere to use a arrow or use a star or anything. Okay, we're combining the yellows, squeezing out a little more damage. Decides not to eradicate these just yet. Besides, the pressure is more important, and I can see it. Y has to now take the star in a defensive way instead of an offensive one.
Ratttz in a pretty terrible spot at top board, though.
And because they played a little bit faster, they get the rainbow showing up on theirs and first. Okay.
A big find on the yellows, and if they can seek out another yellow, they're gonna greed.
Up. Ooh, 2 bronzes?
Get the silver. Okay, this could be huge, because this ability to just, like, eliminate a color could be huge. Yeah, no reds. And then the red comes right back, and it's also the next queue. So tragic.
I think like the Taito devs are
looking for literally any way down here.
Yeah. Okay. We're getting free.
Oh, the 2 purples in a row into the blue. Perfect.
Okay. Oh, we just get the oranges now and the purples are stuck there.
Ratttz manages to tread water for long enough to stall out Y, and that's going to be it. Going to be a rematch in Grand Finals. The 2 R's, Rodrick and Ratttz.
Some good old R&R. GG's, Y. I had a lot of fun. That level is something, you know?
Yeah, it is something. It's evil. It's like, they're like, you lived for 3 seconds. Time for the rainbow. Good luck, Em.
DLHF. I need to learn how to play against this character.
No.
Like, I just don't know how to do it just yet. But when I do, it's all over.
That was interesting.
Okay. Ooh, my board's a little all over the place right now. I would love it if you did not send pressure right now. That'd be very cool.
No, I'm so
You would send?
I would send. Don't poke me. That'd be mean. You sent me a single yellow.
It's good for morale.
It's not good for morale. Oh. You!
Me? Who, me?
You.
What do you mean? Who, me?
You. Okay, we're gonna play stall wide.
Are we?
Right.
I think I'm actually just killing you.
No, don't kill me. I wanna play stall wide. No, not all these colors.
Did I just miss a platinum structure while
Yeah.
I was looking?
Just plat things, you know?
Rodrick's board literally just full of land. Nothing he can do.
Land derogatory. Yeah, I won't lie to you. Taking that pattern that way to build a plat is something I learned from watching other people tonight. Like,
Not to study.
I saw somebody do something similar, and I was like, that is inspired. I have to steal that. And, I had no idea you could actually finish a plat. It was so funny. You must have figured out my character. Like, there's no...
I play, look, Rodrick is probably the #1 character I've played. Everybody,
Yeah.
Xerxia talked everybody into playing Ridray.
She's solid. I feel like she's got the same issues, like low-key some of the same issues that Ifa has.
Yeah, it's not as bad, but yeah, I can admit it. This courtyard is a big bummer. I'm gonna cry about it.
Cry about it.
Oh, you'd really give me
Getting such a big
eye?
we had 1 bronze in it. That's so sad.
What don't you like about the green eye?
It's just
The
it's so
Eye of
mean.
Sauron. It sees all. If it was a red eye instead of a green eye, it really would be the Eye of Sauron.
Yeah.
Ratttz connecting 1,000 purple orbs, and then, or not purple, yellow orbs, and then it's just the world's biggest courtyard.
Uh-huh. No! Oh! I did not count! Who would swing at
What
me?
number did you need to count to?
1.
Puzzle game players are degrading.
No, stop! Okay, at least I have a red. Get it out of here.
What the? You got green eye again?
No!
That's highly contagious, Rodrick.
You're walking around joining bracket while you have green eye?
I had to shut down the day camp because of a bad green eye infection. I did not want to take that red group. You killed me over it.
I could smell the greed.
If I think I would have gotten 1. So if you clear a large enough group, you know, you can get a pushback without having to build a bronze.
I heard you the same thing.
Same brain cell?
Same brain cell? Oh, come on, no more. No more or come on.
Oh my god, it's all... Oops, all green.
We're doing this. We're doing
What are we doing?
no platinum, so I don't want to platinum.
Platinum was not in the cards. Way too many freaking greens.
Dude. Ah. Peace. Fist.
No, thank you.
That's using. Oh, is.
No, not orange.
Alright, Ratttz barely hanging on at top board there. RNG is just gonna be funny now, isn't it? I heard you guys wanted blues. It would be a real shame. It'd be a real shame.
If I got it first? Yeah, it probably would be.
Oh, you both got it. Actually, oh wait, no, you got the exact same clear. It was just mirrored.
Yes. No! I don't think I would have
Did not count.
turned it around to win if I had been responsible. There's no point to being responsible. I'm playing video games. If I wanted to do my homework, I'd become a TO.
Wilding is for the players, but not for the faint of heart. Alright, Rodrick here at top board, finding some sneaky matches. Ratttz
Rodrick.
in a bit of a hairy spot. Oh no!
I had the one attack. The one attack lined up. Are you gonna do this to me? You're gonna win the bracket 3-0? Congratulations.
Rodrick looking basically unstoppable coming through bracket here.
Listen, he's got the Satsui no Hado, but only for this game. Like,
Patting myself on the back for being one
God.
of the two players to take a game off of Rodrick.
Yeah. Congratulations on first, Rodrick. And congratulations, Y, on third. I hope you all enjoyed Landmaker. But before we go, I do want to remind you all about some upcoming events here at Puzzle Wednesday. This coming Wednesday, we have a mixed match. This is an SNES score attack across 5 minutes. We're going to be playing Tetris B-Type, then Dr. Mario, then Tetris A-Type. As a versus game, it's one of our only score attack kind of games. But since you're playing with somebody else, you share a seed. So you can look at their piece queue and make sure that there's eyes available for you to greed with. The following Wednesday, October 9th, we have Money Puzzle Exchanger, the Uppy Downy, all about making change. You're going to be pulling down the coins in order to make higher denominations. And based on your change, you're going to punish your opponent with pressure. Bunch of characters, but we're using the magical drop mirror rules. So no matter what your favor is, you'll get an opportunity to play them. The following Friday, we have columns 2. This is the funny columns where instead of chaining, we have big clears. Anytime you get a 4 or more, you're going to send over a line of damage. You're going to see players building the entire bottom of their board as a single color. That way they can slam it down, slam a humongous attack to their opponent all at once. You can do basically the entire screen in damage at once if you are, just on top of it. A very cool game, a lot easier to get into than the other columns games, I think. And I think you'll enjoy it this coming October 11th. The following Wednesday, October 16th, we have Puzzle Star Sweep. Not quite a panel game, not quite a blob game like Puyo. You're going to be shooting weird little pills into your board. It controls a bit like a panel game. But once a piece is on your board, it lives there forever. Just like any other piece in a Puyo-like game. It's a really unique experience. We're going to be playing this on Duck Station. So make sure you get your BIOS all set up and you playtest your copy before arriving at Bracket. that's going to do it for this week's Puzzle Wednesday. I hope you had fun. My name is Ratttz. We have Rodrick and Deka on comms with me tonight. And don't forget to thank your TOs, MasaQueen, and Just Alex. Did you have fun, Rodrick?
Kind of love. It's always fun.
Hell yeah. How about you, Deka?
I did have fun.
Fantastic.
It's a good game. My only gripe is that I'm salty I couldn't play more.
Yeah, isn't that just always the trick? Like, it is kind of a just one more kind of game, isn't it? All right, everybody. Thank you for turning out. We'll see you next week. Bye-bye.